old gal, and I'm going to show you how to make fried apple pies. I've had a lot of comments. People want me to show them how to fix fried apple pies. You can get canned apples out of the store, or you can cut you up apples, which I don't have none right now. So I'm using my home canned apples. Pour them in there, juice and all. Add you about 2 tablespoons of butter, according to how many apples you got, to how much butter you use. Now here I go. That's probably about a 1/4 cup of sugar. Let's see. Yep. Then I use apple pie spice. You can use cinnamon if you want to, just cinnamon and sugar. But I think the apple pie spice gives it a better flavor. And I just put that in there to, I don't know exactly how much. It's best to just go ahead and put what you want to in here and then just fix it to your taste. That's what I do. I gotta taste test it. I'll turn my stove on high until all this melts, starts cooking. Then I'm gonna mash my apples up a little bit. Cook them until they're pretty well dry, kind of thick. It takes a little while, but they're worth it when you get done with them anyway. I was using a spoon, cutting them up. But you're doing an awful lot of chopping when you do that. So I got my little handy dandy meat chopper here, and I'm gonna mash them up with it. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, now I'm gonna give it a little taste test. See if I've got enough sugar and spice in it. And everything nice. Cool enough. I need a little bit more spice in it. See how that water's cooking out of them? I think I'm going to add about another teaspoon of sugar. Not much, just a little bit. Because I don't think it's sweet enough either. Now that's why I said just adjust the sugar and the spice to your taste. Because some people like fried apple pies sweet, some like them a little tart. So if you like them a little tart, then use less sugar. Another taste test. I think I've got that one just right. Like I said, just fix it to your taste. And when these start to fry down, see how the water's cooking out of them? Be sure that you keep them stirred, because now if you don't, you'll scorch them. Now I've cooked these apples about 11 minutes. And you see how they're pretty well dried down? That's about the texture you want, because after they cool, they'll get a little bit thicker. Now I'm getting ready to do the dough part. This is the hard, well, it ain't hard, it's just aggravating. It's the part I don't like anyway. But I'm gonna fried apple pies, you gotta do it. I'm gonna start out with probably about 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups flour. Now I use self-rising. If you use all-purpose, then you know what else you have to put in there. Your soda and your salt and all that stuff. Now add you just a little bit of water and cold water. I use cold water out of the refrigerator. But if you don't have refrigerator water, put your spice in it. I really can't tell how much, but I'll show you the consistency, and then you can, just a little bit of oil. It don't take a whole lot. And just stir that up until it gets real thick. You just keep adding water till you get it to the consistency that you want. You want to get it about like, like dough. So you want it to be real stiff, like that right there. Now you want to flour your surface here. Now just put that right down on that, like that. Now just flour it real good. Just kind of fold it over a little bit. Just do this a couple of times to make it kind of stiff. But you don't want to do it too much. You want to keep flour. You want to keep flour on your surface here. Now the way I do it, I don't roll it all out at one time. I just do it like this right here. Flour your glass. Well, I'm using the glass because my rolling pin is no big long rolling pin, and it's just too long for this little bitty job, so I just use a glass. This is what my mama used to use anyway. I don't remember her using a roller pen for nothing. I don't think she liked using them. If you hear a weird noise in the background, it's my dishwasher. I got it going. There wasn't enough dishes for me to do it last night, so after breakfast, I put them in there this morning. Now is what you want to do when you get that rolled out like that a little bit. It don't matter about the shape of it, I don't think. And it's just up to you. According to how pretty you want them, I guess. Put your spoonful on there. Just wet it around there a little bit like that. Water with your finger, or you can use a brush. Either way, it don't matter. Now, just bring it over like this. Now I just cut it off like that. Put your fork in some flour and go around the edges like this right here. That holds it together so it don't, the apples don't run out. I'll get it out in a minute. Now just pinch me off another bite. Just do it until you run out of apples. And then I'll come back and show you how I fry them. I'm working on my last one. I want to tell you, the dough you've got left over from around the edges of it, don't throw it away. Always use it for more pies. And be sure you wet around your dough a little bit with some water. Okay, I made 7 out of that little pint jar of apples. Get you a skillet or your deep fryer, just which one you want to use. For grease, I've probably got about a ½ inch of grease in my skillet here. I don't have a deep fryer. Now just lay them down in there like this right here. Well, now, don't do what I'm doing unless you're used to it. Get you a spatula or something and lay them down in there. Just fry them like that till you get them fried on both. Till they get brown on both sides. They get brown on that side. Give them a clip, an easy clip. You don't want that grease to scrape out on you now. There you go. Put them out on a paper towel. Then I'll show you what to do next. I got some cinnamon sugar. And when I get them out of my pan, I just sprinkle them on the top. Ever how much you want. Sprinkle it on there. Now just fry them all on both sides until you get them good and brown and cool and ready to eat. All right, I've got them all fried. Now, don't those look good? It's time for a taste test. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Those are pretty good, and I really, be honest about it, I really don't like or care for apple pies. To be honest, those are pretty good. That crust is delicious. Never did like them before, but maybe it's from getting older. Oh gosh, my taste buds are changing or something, I guess. But these are good. Give them a try. Y'all hungry?